Kevin Harlan. Look at the Bucks. On paper, you'd give them the edge, but of course they're not taking anything for granted. They'll look to come out strong and prove they're the better team.
And Kevin, they know how to beat this team.
Kings leading now by 6.
Introduced last season here at the Bradley Center, a new playing court. Giant M's on each half of the court. It mimics details of the old pop art court they played on back in the 70s and 80s.
Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. That's good. Gates got himself on the board with 3 there.
Good open look, and he flashes home the 3.
The general is checked in for the Kings. Oh, a chance to check out the top NBA block leaders. Third is John Henson.
Now, there aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him put up a big number in that column.
Sanders with a screen on Landry. And Parker, here we go. No good off the back of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Got a piece of it. Parker with the steal. Nice break, Milwaukee. Here's Mayo. And that one's good.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
Sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Here's the general. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago. Stolen by Ensign. All alone. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
No good from Cousins.
So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. I mean, just getting physical. It feels like they've got every rebound.
Weber kicks tonight. Bucks passing it around. Lock at 6. Here's Mayo. And another basket for Milwaukee. Kings leading now by 3. Here's the general. Nice touch on the bank shot. A minute 50 left here in the first quarter. Outside Mayo. Sanders sets the screen for Mayo. Cousins with the block. Here's Stauskas. 17 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Knight kicks to Mayo. 1:14 left to play in the first, and that one goes long.
O.J. Mayo, a smooth long-range shooter with deep range. It's going. He can put up some big numbers.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Bucks trailed by 9. Sanders sets the screen for Knight. Off target at the rim. And Mayo, 6'4", coming to the league. Somebody could play the point guard position.
Yeah, but he's not a great penetrator or playmaker, and those are two things you have to do as a point guard. I think he's truly a shooting guard.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Off the run, and it's Rudy Gay with the rebound.
Oh, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Count that one. And the Kings lead by 14.
They've made one basket after another since getting this game started, and wonder, is the blowout in store?
Too early to say that and go there, Steve, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Mayo kicks to Parker. All sorts of time. No good.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Kings on top as they end the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll get it going after this from the Bradley Center. Tune in this Friday night, February 20th. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but it's... Benson's checked in for Sanders. Parker comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Brandon Knight in for Jared Bayless. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Carl Landry's checked in for Cousins. Gay comes in for McLemore. McCallum, who's checked in for Jason Terry. And it's the general in for Darren Collison. On the court for Sacramento. The general, he's in at point guard. Gay and Landry are the forward pair. Thompson is out.
And now a look at Brandon Knight here. He's been having a nice year. He's getting around 16 points a game, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with his ability to put the ball in the bucket, you have to game plan for him defensively.
And if you don't, Steve, he can put up a lot of points on you in a short amount of time. That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Here's Walters, and he gets the bucket. Walters got 6.
It was a slow start for him. He started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
The general passes to Thompson. 17-foot shot on the way. And it drops once again. The bucket from the general.
And the buckets always coming in bunches for him right now. And they are really rolling.
Here's Walters. He has 6. The dish tonight. Shot clock at 5. Henson with it. Picked up by Thompson. Shots at 5. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, for the Bucks' Giannis Antetokounmpo, basketball enabled him to lift his family from poverty in Greece, but his motivation goes beyond the financial. He said, "I'm addicted to this game. It's my life." And then added, "I don't want to be a good player. I want to be a great one." Kevin, he's on his way.
Tremendous potential, Doris. Thank you.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shots.
Landry kicks to McCallum. Here's the general. Offline with his 3. Bucks trailed by 20. Here's Walters, averaging 8 points a game. Back to Knight. Henson sets a screen for Knight. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Shot's good by Middleton. So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to the Bulls.
And I think the sort of issues they had on defense, in part at least, was a bigger factor. It really compounded, I think, because it was on the road. You have to be sharper when you go out and play as a visitor.
Yeah, everything has to be tight. You can't be loose in any aspect of your game. You're fighting against the crowd and the opponent. You've got to be tougher, mentally and physically, if you're going to win on the road.
Knight for 3, and no good trying to get that one. So as
Hey guys, we've really taken the life out of this crowd.
Now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
You've seen Darren Collison getting it done. He's got
Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Brandon Knight primarily was effective as a spot-up three-point shooter in his first couple of seasons in the league, but he's getting better at attacking the rim and drawing fouls. He's steadily increasing his attempts at the line.
Shot clock at 6. Mayo dishing to Bayless. And again, the Bucks miss. The generally checked in Trent Collison. And they're on the 2K leaderboard of the teams that have been tormenting opponents defensively Philly this month. 5th best, the Bucks.
Well, better protection of the lane the last few weeks, Kevin, has helped them cut down on the easy scoring. They've also done a better job on the mid-range coverage as well, getting to their man quicker and finding ways to clog up the passing lane.
Shot by Mayo is no good.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
To the right side. McLemore, the pass to the General. Shoots from the corner. Connects. The jumper drops. The General's got 11 points. Bucks shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. That's tipped. And he uses the glass on the layup. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Kings.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And they're also really getting out in transition and scoring some hoops in the fast break tonight.
And Middleton kicks to Bayless. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. The high post shot. The shot's good from Bayless. 6 points for him.
I'll tell you what, he's made more than a few of those in his career.
Here's the General. Another shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Looking at the Kings over the last month, let's see how they stacked up in the league statistically. 13th in fewest turnovers per game. 14th in field goal percentage. And they're in the top half of the league in free throw shooting as well. Pretty good, but they could certainly stand some improvement there.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
And the Bucks making a change here. Walters checked in. Now Bayless. 6 points for him. Sanders' shot is off. Now here's McLemore. Defense is right there. Sacramento again missing. Milwaukee's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Middleton. 1:06 left in the third quarter of the game. Screen by Sanders. Off the pick. Middleton can't get it to go.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
The feed to Bayless. Here's the screen. Sanders with a screen on Terry. And Bayless kicks to Antetokounmpo. The pass to Walters. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Walters got 8 points. The Kings have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. McLemore, the pass to the General. Screen by Cousins. Here's the General. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. That's 10 points for DeMarcus Cousins.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Now Bayless, averaging 6 points per contest. The rebound by the General. The General's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now here's McLemore outside. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Sacramento running away with it. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And Steve, we've got a moment here to go to our State Farm assist of the game, coming on some very clever point guard play.
Well, he mans that position for a reason, Kevin, because he passes the ball so well, sets up his teammates beautifully, really gets this offense into it.
You're up. Let's
Milwaukee. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Evans. Landry comes in for Derek Williams. Stauskas is checked in for McLemore. And it's Collison in for Ray McCallum. On the floor for Sacramento, Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Stauskas is the 2 with Gay playing small forward. And it's Collison at the 1 spot.
Boy, he's having a great half here. The opposite of the first.
The General is checked in for Sacramento. Here's Mayo.
NBA defenses now, more and more they're designed to deny points in the paint and three-pointers and concede long twos. That's the impact of analytics because the numbers indicate the long two is the lowest percentage shot to take.
You know, it seems players are starting to avoid those long twos early in the shot.
Yeah, and especially the elite scorers, becoming much more conscious about their shot selection. Last season, the top 5 scorers were more efficient than at any time since the ABA-NBA merger almost 4 decades ago.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Stauskas kicks to Cousins. Pass to Landry. He feeds it to Gay. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the 3-second violation. And the Kings making a change here. Checked in. Milwaukee with the ball. Now, here is Knight. Outside Mayo. Trying to find Parker. He's got it now. And that one's good. Parker's got 6 points in the quarter.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
This is it to Stauskas. Terry outside. He dishes it to Cousins. From 11 feet away. Misses off the left eye. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Knight kicks to Pachulia. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
Yeah, Clark, they've been more active and more physical down low, and I think that's been the difference.
Terry dishes to Cousins. It's stolen by Mayo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Mayo's running, and he finishes the break with the lay-in.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter. Andre passes to the general from beyond the arc, and that one's good.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Bucks have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. They set the pick. Knight kicks to Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Kings.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
Yeah, I thought the subs came in and did an outstanding job, Kevin. Those points off the bench were huge.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And tonight they square this season series at 1-1. You've got to think they had that loss earlier in the year in the back of their minds, a motivating factor for sure. They showed a really nice response here tonight against the Bucks.
Depth always a factor in wins like this, and what an incredible game out of nowhere it was for DeMarcus Cousins. He did all the dirty work that they need, clearing out space underneath, securing boards.
Here's McCallum, and Cousins kicks to Terry. They set the pick. So the wing on the left. Here's the general. Misses the 3. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting around 40% from the floor here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on the general. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. That one is off. Carlos Delfino's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Good on the 2nd free throw. 24 seconds left in the 4th. Here's McCallum. Cousins dishes to Terry. He kicks it to Evans. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Well, they've done a great job keeping the fans out of the game today, and the closer they get to the win, the quieter it gets.
Yeah, we call that the sweet sounds of silence. They're going to savor this win, as well they should. Every road win carries a little extra reward.
Looks like they're going to finish strong, but just aren't enough.
You know, life's a funny thing.
Whatever you say, boss.
A couple of months ago, I never even heard of you. A few weeks ago, I was certain you were a one-and-done guy. You know, have your cup of coffee in the bigs, and then disappear never to be heard from again.
And now?
Now I'm going to tell you that I was wrong not to draft you, and I was silly to offer you only a 10-day contract. And you know, I was mistaken to think you were only here to have a cup of coffee.
So you're saying what I think you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying we're offering you a guaranteed contract for the rest of the season.
Heck yeah! Man, that's what I'm talking about right there. Thanks, you're not gonna regret this. I'm telling you, I'm gonna make this organization so proud.
Good. Listen, you got this opportunity because you've been working your tail off out there. You know, you keep doing what you're doing, and, you know, there's no limit to what you can achieve. You got it?
Yes, sir, I do.
Get out of here.
Thanks again.
Get out of here.
What's up with them?
They got traded
When?
today. That's the league, man. We cogs in the machine.
It's a business. I'm new. And even I know that. Hey, maybe the change of scenery will do them some good. They'll be all right.
I'm sure you've all heard we're going to have some new faces around here. We all know that change is part of the business. Your job is to make the new guys comfortable so that the transition on and off the court is seamless. We rise and fall as one.
Yo, glad you're here. We're a tight group, so watch and learn. And when you feel comfortable, do your thing.
Hey, as long as it don't interfere with me doing my thing, I'm just playing, man.
Welcome to the film room, everybody. Coach wanted me to give you all a little breakdown on some of the key points of emphasis strategies we'll be using moving forward. As you know, the entire staff feels it's important to review the basics from time to time, giving everyone a better understanding of what coach is expecting when you're out on the floor. It's going to help the team win more games. Simple as that. Now let's get to it, gentlemen. Getting to the basket and playing physical on defense. So here we go. Now there are times when coach is going to want us to really focus on getting to the basket. We have some talented players on this team who are capable of getting to the rim just about any time because of their ball handling, speed, and ability to finish inside. When we run into a team that has weak perimeter defenders or is not very good at defending the rim, coach is going to want us to go strong to the hoop whenever possible. Now let's take a look at some game film showing how we can try and get to the rim for some easy baskets. Okay, up next, playing physical. We got some very physical players who like to use their bodies against weaker, smaller teams. We should be looking to take advantage of those size and strength mismatches by wearing out our opponents over the course of the game. Now let's look at some film so you guys can see what playing physical on the defensive end looks like in action. Okay, that's going to do it for today. There's no excuse not to know what's expected of you when coach calls for either of these points of emphasis in a game. See you at practice.
You got it, Coach.